Hello everyone, Matthew Watkins back again with another video, and welcome to episode 6, the finale of my top 53 Super Bowl commercials of all time. If you made it to this far, thank you very much. We're down to the final 5 now. We're down to the final 5 commercials. These are my top 5, not yours. It's a little bit updated from the one I did a couple of years ago. So let's get started, shall we, with the top 5 of my top 53 Super Bowl commercials of all time. Number 5, Commander Audi Super Bowl 50. I mean, this one definitely is one of my favourites from Super Bowl 50, hence why it's in my top 5. I think it was one of them I thought it did pull on the heartstrings a bit, and great choice of music, especially given this was about a month or so after David Bowie, the artist who had the song in the advert. It was a month or so after his death. But that happened in 2016. It has an old man who was an astronaut, who just wants to who wants the past back. He wants it when he was an astronaut. He's got his son who gives him keys to an Audi, and it's just like how he was when he was going into space. How much he loves when he's in the Audi, and it's Starman by David Bowie playing, and it was just absolute, what a tribute as well to David Bowie, obviously, who passed away. So great song choice by Audi on this one. I don't know, I got a bit emotional. All the humorous ones I've done throughout this countdown, this is one I think that definitely pulls on the heartstrings a bit, because obviously it's just, I don't know, you've got that great feeling about it, and that's how I felt watching this advert, and I've watched it time and time again. So yeah, number 5, it is Commander by Audi from Super Bowl 50. And speaking of ones that pull on the heartstrings, number 4, Lost Dog Budweiser Super Bowl 49. I've said it before and I've said it again, I'm not really a dog person, but this again was one that with a very mellow, what is not quite as close to the tune, a cover of the Proclaimers' famous hit 500 Miles. A very slow-paced version. That's, it's one that definitely pulls on the heartstrings between the relationship, between the friendships in the animal kingdom. When the dog goes missing and he finds his way back, and then despite when he's being attacked by wolves, his mates of the Budweiser Clydesdales come to the rescue. And your usual advert from the Budweiser Clydesdales for the Super Bowl was in, and what another great one. Again, it pulls a bit on heartstrings, a very simple premise. It was also, I believe, in 2017, the poll between this and one later on this countdown for the best Super Bowl commercial of all time. This was in 2017 from the CBS special, I believe. It was a special, I know that, on the build-up to the Super Bowl 51, and rightfully so, very simple premise. I can understand why. Number 3, Mean Joe Green, Coca-Cola, Super Bowl 14. Now, I bet you're thinking, this one's been on every list of the greatest of all time. Of course, it is that good a Super Bowl advert. I mean, in fact, I think this one definitely did plant the seeds for what the Super Bowl is for adverts, what it is now. Because around that time, it was just Masterlock, apparently, just give it, that special advert. That how far have we come? This advert definitely did plant the seeds. It features a kid feeling starstruck by Steelers' legendary running back, Mean Joe Green, and who's about to go off the field with an injury, and the kid offers him his Coke, and it's part they share a Coke and smile. I mean, the song, it's kind of, believe it or not, it kind of reminds me of a Disney song. I don't know, it's what I'd associate with Disney. Obviously, it has to be on this list somewhere. This is one of them. And the other 2 on this list are ones you've got to have when you're ranking the best Super Bowl commercials of all time. Obviously, they're my personal favourites as well. There's ones I've been going to a lot recently. If I want a good Super Bowl advert, this one is one of the ones I go to, like the others on this list. So at number 3, it's Mean Joe Green from Coca-Cola from Super Bowl 14. And speaking of iconic ones, number 2, Cindy Crawford, Pepsi, Super Bowl 26. Again, another one of those iconic Super Bowl ads of all time. From Cindy Crawford pulling up a supermodel, pulling up to a gas station and sipping a Pepsi. And you think the kid's like, oh, she's fit. No. They're thinking, that can's beautiful. That new can. It was advertised. Great. Funny way, to be fair, to look at. To advertise a new can. But it's funny thinking, oh, she's fit. As us Brits would probably say. Oh, she's beautiful. And, oh, that can's beautiful. Not really much. What else can I really say about this advert? You know, it is one of the most iconic ones of all time. That's why it's on this list, and it's one of my personal favourites. Why it's here. So, at number 2 now. It is too sweet. It's Cindy Crawford, Pepsi, Super Bowl 26. Number 1, 1984, Apple, Super Bowl 18. Alright. I'll admit I've got brand loyalty to Apple, and if I was going to have an Apple Super Bowl commercial, it has to be the most iconic one they've ever done. And what this advert has done for the world of advertising, for the Super Bowl, and their company in the process. Directed by legendary Hollywood director Ridley Scott. Now, you know how I said earlier how the Mean Joe Greenwood advert planted the seeds to help make the Super Bowl what it is today? Well, this one watered the plants and you watched it grow. Oh my God, how much this was the most iconic Super Bowl commercial of all time. Definitely. Without this one, we probably would not be getting the experience with the Super Bowl, what we were getting. Apparently, the game wasn't that great. Well, they were saying, did you see that commercial? There's a big feature on it from NFL Films. I'll leave that in the corner and in the description. You should check that one out off the NFL Films Presents series. What else can you say about this advert? You know, it's sometimes creepy, but hey, it's memorable for the right reasons. Based off the book 1984, look it up, predicting it would be hell, pretty much. But it wasn't. And obviously, you'll see with the Macintosh why 1984 is not like wouldn't be like 1984. And obviously, it wasn't like 1984. It's iconic, it is epic. And if it weren't for this advert, we probably wouldn't have the Super Bowl, what it is today. And that is why the 1984 advert from Apple from 1984 Super Bowl 18 is my number 1 Super Bowl commercial of all time. Well, thank you everyone for watching this great series. It's a big undertaking by my standards anyway. I'd like to thank all of you who've watched the whole series. I'd like to thank all of you guys at the NFL UK pages for giving me suggestions on how I should format the series. I'm happy with hoping how it's all turned out. Hoping you all enjoy Super Bowl 53. Let's see if we can get some more great commercials. And don't you worry, I'm not going to update this countdown. Maybe wait for something next year. Again, I'd like to thank everyone for watching the whole series. Thank you for watching this video. If you haven't checked out the rest of the series, you should go check that out. Don't forget, if you enjoyed the video and the series, don't forget to leave a like. If you haven't, fair enough. Just drop a dislike, no hard feelings. Let me know what your favourite Super Bowl commercials of all time is in the comment section below. Let me know what you think of my picks. But a lot of you are going to disagree, but I look forward to hearing what you guys have to say. Get subscribed for more if you want some more. If you love the content I bring out and you want some more, don't forget to turn on those notifications so you know whenever the hell I post next. Don't forget to follow me on Twitter at Hawkins_MattUS. And don't forget, if you need some cheer, have no fear, Big Matt Hawk is here. Enjoy Super Bowl 53.